Hello, the best way we're going to continue working with fractions in fifth grade is we're going to look at them from a different point of view. We have seen all kinds of fractions. We've seen regular simplified fractions. We've seen their equivalents such as 9 out of 12. We've seen improper fractions. I don't know, maybe like 25 out of 7. And we've seen their equivalent mixed numbers. 7 goes into 25 3 times with 4 and 7. These are equivalent. Now we're going to look at fractions a little bit different. Let me tell you a story. 4 children want to share 3 pancakes. Pancake 1, pancake 2, pancake 3. Okay, what's going on? We have child 1, child 2, child 3, and child 4, right? Let's make this little kid, stick figures, love it, and so on. So what happens? Well, I'm so happy to have a highlighter here. So child 1 will get 3 pieces of a pancake, right? Here's child's 1 portion, and child 2 will get also 3 pieces, right? So here it is, 3 pieces, and child 3 will similarly get 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4 pieces. Yeah, let's give it to child 3. Yes, we need to give this to child 3. Now, as you can see, we do have a little bit left over. We have this little quarter left over from 1 pancake, and this little quarter left over from 2nd pancake, and this little quarter left over from the 3rd pancake. And when we collect them all, we can give it to child number 4. Here it is, the child with left with red little pieces of pancakes. My friends, of course, we realize that each of these pieces is 1 quarter, 1 quarter, 1 quarter. Child 1 got 3 quarters. Child 2 got also 3 quarters. Child 3 got 3 quarters. And of course, to split it all equally and not have any leftovers, child 4 got 3 out of 4 equal parts. My friends, 3 pancakes were divided equally among 4 children, and each child got 3 quarters. I want you to look carefully into this number statement as we move forward. Let me clean up my writing. Let me clean up my drawing. As we move down to the next example, we have 4 children, same 4 kids, right? We have 1 person, 2nd kid, and a 3rd kid, and a 4th kid. And what are they sharing? They're sharing 5 pancakes. So we have pancake 1, pancake 2, pancake 3, pancake 4, and pancake 5. Now look at that. Of course, each of the 4 kids has enough to get 1 whole pancake, 1 whole pancake, 1 whole pancake, 1 whole pancake, 1 whole cake. Oh, fantastic. But now, look at that. We have pancake 5. What do? We're not going to throw it out. We're not going to feed it to Miss Natasha. What are we going to do? We're going to continue dividing it into smaller fractions. So we can give 1 tiny piece, 1 quarter, in addition to each of the kids, right? We call it remainder, right? This is our remainder. What do we do with the remainder? We just keep dividing it. And what do we have? Each child got 1 and a quarter. Each child got 1 and a quarter of pancake. Each kid got 1 and a quarter. Each kid got 1 and a quarter. And writing using language of mathematics, I can say 5 pancakes were split among 4 children, 4 kids. And what did we get? We can write it as 5 quarters, right? Each person got 5 quarters, which is equivalent to 1 and 1 quarter. I want you to note this writing. Look at this writing, and look at this writing from above. Look, when we were splitting 3 pancakes, look at this writing. Look at this writing, so beautiful. Notice, for the first time in your mathematical life, you're dividing a smaller number by a larger divisor. What's also important is to recognize that this division symbol is the same as the fraction bar, has the same meaning. Similarly, this division symbol is the same as the fraction bar. In fact, I've always told you, fractions are division. To divide means to find a fraction. Sometimes it's smaller than 1, sometimes it's larger than 1. In fact, mathematicians came up with so many different ways to write division. This is division you learned, in second or third grade. You learned this division when you did your long division, right? In third grade. You also see on the calculator a division symbol written something like that. My friends, we will also learn about division symbol that looks like that, and you all know about it because this is your electronic devices charging, right? How much charge it has. You know percentages already since you were pre-case. And also we just have a simple bar. All of these symbols, this and this and this and this, represent division. Division. Multiple ways to write division in mathematics. We can write it horizontally. We can write it as a fraction. We can write it as long division. So today, in this particular aspect of our lesson of fractions, we will continue exploring, we will practice replacing the division symbol you've seen all along since third grade with its fraction bar. Same thing, equivalent. For example, 5 divided by 4 is the same as 5 over 4. And of course, it's improper fraction. We can simplify 1 and 1/4. So my friends, when you divide 5 by 4, you end up with 1 and 1/4 of a pancake. Let's practice. Some people think it's simple. Some people get so confused. Let's practice. Express. We've seen this word often. Express means write in a different way. Translate. 11 quarters as a mixed number. Well, 11 quarters, right? 11 over 4 is the same as 11 divided by 4. Well, or the same as 11 divided by 4. All the same ways. Same ways to represent the same operation. 4 goes into 11 2 times, and the remainder is 3. So we say 3 quarters are remaining. You know how to do it. Next method, 22 divided by 8. Notice we can write it as a division, or we can write it, I like method 2, it gives me another step. We can write it as a fraction bar. Of course, we can do long division and we have a remainder of 6. We can say it's 22 over 8 or 22 eighths. And we can ask ourselves how. We can simplify, right? Let's simplify, divide by 2. So we say 11 quarters and 4 goes into 11. Still 2 times and remainder is 3. 2 times and remainder 3. So 22 over 8 is 2 remainder. No, why did I say remainder 3? I'm sorry. No, 2 and 3 quarters. 3 quarters. Yes, it was remainder 3, but we write it as a fraction. Let's practice this concept. And like I said, to many people it comes quite easy. 7 divided by 3 is the same as 7 over 3. 14 divided by 5 is 14 over 5. 21 divided by 6 is 21 over 6. 77 divided by 9 is 77 over 9. Except let's now convert them into simplest form. 7 thirds, 3 goes into 7 2 times, 1/3 is the remainder. 14 fifths, 5 goes into 14 2 times, and 4/5 is the remaining part. 6 goes into 21 3 times, and 3 out of 6, which is the same as 1/2. 3 and 1/2 is the remaining. 77 out of 9 goes 8 times, and 5 nines are the remainder. Let's take a look at the word problem. Mary baked 10 cakes of the same size. That's important that they're same. She divided the cakes into 4 equal shares. How many cakes are in each share? Let's say, well, 10 split into 4 equal shares. Now we know we can simply write it as 10 over 4, right? We can write it this way or this way. It doesn't matter. It's the same. In fact, once you go to algebra, everything is written as a fraction. And 4 goes into 10. Oh, let's write right here. Let's write right here. 4 goes into 10 2 times. And then 2 fourths, which is the same as 2.5 cakes. 2.5 cakes. I'm not going to go through visual representation. Mrs. York bought 3 meters of cloth. 3 meters, that's her total. See, that is her total, 3 meters. She used the cloth to make 9 pillows. Pillow 1, pillow 2, pillow 3, dot, 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 and finally pillow 9. How much cloth did she use for each pillow? Well, it's a division problem. 3 divided by 9. For the first time, you are dividing a smaller dividend. A smaller dividend. Don't be afraid. 3 over 9 can be written as 3 over 9. Just like that. It's the same thing, which of course simplifies to 1/3 of a meter. And it makes sense that she used 1/3 of a meter. 1/3 of a meter for each pillow. Let me clean this up and maybe I can just say that she used 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 of a meter, 1/3 of a meter, dot, 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 1/3 of a meter for each pillowcase. Moving forward, problem number 6, following page 66. A red ribbon is 11 meters long. 11 is 5 times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, right? This would be the same. Let's just say this would be the same, right? But it's not the same. The red ribbon is 5 times as long as the blue ribbon. Well, how long is the blue ribbon? Of course, we can say 11 divide by 5, or we can make it as a fraction, 11 divided by 5. Same thing, different point of view. Fractions are divisions. I've said it since 3rd grade. You've noticed it. Now let's just simplify. 5 goes into 11 2 times and 1/5. Let's 1/5 of a meter. Let's make this into mixed number, right? This is our mixed number. Mixed number. Still reviewing. Mixed number. Mixed number. Now, problem number 7. A bucket. A bucket contains 8 quarts of water. If this water is poured equally into 3 jugs, how much water there in each jug? Well, 8 is the total, split into 3 equal jugs. 8 divided by 3, it's a division problem. We learned that we can also write it as a fraction, 8 over 3 or 8/3, which is the same as 3 goes into 8, 2 times and 2/3. This is your remainder, 2/3. So it's 2 and 2/3 of a quarter will be in each jug. Finally, problem number 8. A packet of flour with a mass of 4 kilograms was divided into 6 equal shares. So let's just have this bag of flour, right? And it's 4 kilograms, 4 kg of flour. And what happened to this bag? It was divided into 6 equal parts. Well, maybe there were cups, or God knows, maybe there were some baggies. 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 equal bags, 5 equal bags, and 6 equal bags, right? So we kind of pour the flour equally. Well, what was the mass of each pail in kilograms? My friends, it's a division problem. If I would tell you that this was not 4 kilograms, let's say 24 kilograms, you would probably not get so confused. If it's 24, then it's super easy. 24 is split into 6 equal parts. We don't have 24. We don't have 24 anymore. We have only 4. Do not panic. Everything is okay with the world. In mathematics, we can divide smaller numbers by greater divisors. And just like we learned in this lesson, to divide means the same as to represent it as a fraction. 4 over 6. 4 divided by 6 simplifies into 2. I hope you remember, divide by 2 on the top, divide by 2 on the bottom. 2/3 of a kg in each share. Let me make it a nice circle. I love it. Nice circle. 2/3 of a kg in each share. And that concludes our lesson.